Oh, how y'all doing this fine Saturday afternoon? Actually, cold Saturday afternoon. Let me run a givey. I'm still getting a little bit organized here. The givey today is going to be some sort of random gold, or it could be a gold cert, but it'll be some sort of Christmassy item, whatever I happen to pull out. So get in that givey. How we all doing? Having a good Saturday here, I hope. So let's see here. I got Rensies to run today. I got some buck and goes I can do. Figure I just, kind of check and see what everyone is looking for. Is there anything in particular y'all are interested in? I got tons of notes. Oh man, got a little bit of everything going on. But figure let's kick this off. Let's find something cool to kick off this little party with. Uh, Yeah, here we go. That'll be a good kickoff. Get the party started with a nice looking 1953 $2 bill here. B Dog, how you doing? Uncirculated 5 and 10 silver notes. Do you want I might have some. We'll look through. I do believe I have some graded ones if you're interested in those. But here, I'll run this one first, then we'll take a look. Got to reduce my time a little bit. Going to go down to 20 seconds and start the auction. Yeah, I'll show them. So here you go. It's a $2 bill. It's a 1953 2. Yeah, no problem. Looks pretty good. Little has a looks like a centerfold. Other than that, it's in really good shape. Nasty Nate's in for $1. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. I think you got one coming too. Nasty Nate, man, you got a $2 bill for $1. That was insane. All right, you want $5 and $10 silver certs, huh? All right, let's do a flippity flip and see what we can find. Do do do. Ooh, got that one. Got this one. Got this. $5 and $10 silver cert. $5 and $10 silver cert. There's twos. All right, not in that pile. Keep going. Ah! Got a couple of red seals here. Oh, here's one. Here's another one. Ooh, this one might be good to show off. Someone might be out there looking for this. I'll set that over here. Got some large size. There's a 20s, there's a 10. And got this $10 North Africa star. I'll show you what I got. I know that star is not necessarily a silver cert per se, but still might be something you'd be interested in. Let me see what I got for my raws too while we're talking. Well, here, I'll show you these first. So I got a nice 1934 North Africa star note in a VF25. And like I tell people, you're going to see the price, but if you want to offer me, make me an offer, feel free to do that. I got this one at 500. These things are hard to find. That's in a very fine 25. As far as the graded $5 silvers, I got this one right here. This is a 1953B silver cert, minor cutting error and a choice 63 PPQ. I don't have that one priced. Why don't I have that one priced? I'd have to check the price on that one if you're interested, or you can make me an offer on it. Here is a nice 1960 or 1934 334C wide face in a 66. I got that one marked at 300, or make me an offer. If any one of those kind of tickle your fancy, let me know. Let me see if I got some raws. I might have some raws lying around here. Doo-doo-doo. Uh, Ooh, someone might be interested in that too. Not in that pile. That's all right. Got another pile right here. We'll take a look in this one. Just doing a quick double check. Get in the gibby, y'all. Get in that gibby. It's looking like the fives are. Don't mind Rod, just looking for better condition. So what I showed you is kind of what I got. Fan of Disney, how you doing? Let me mod you up. I'll get another giveaway going here in just a second. So like I said, I got this one right here, 1934 C in a 66. I'm doing pretty good. Got this one marked at 300, or again, make me an offer. Then I got this one. I'll have to do a quick looky look real quick because I didn't have a price on it. It's got a minor cutting error, so it is a kind of an error note in a 63. Let me see. I could have swore I had a price on that. If you want to give me just, and there's the minor cutting error right there. And if you want to give me just a second, I can give you a price on that. Let me get that for you real quick. Oh, and while I'm doing that, let me get a giveaway running. Sorry about that, y'all. Get in that givey. Get in the givey, y'all. Give me just a minute. I'm looking something up real quick. For this one, I would do, how much is it? 2017 worth? Star 2017. I can look real quick. For this one, I could do $100 if you're interested. Let me know. Here, you know what? I'll run it one time. And it does have a cutting error too, so here, I'll do it for this. I think I'm giving it a steal at that price. $95. 1953B silver cert, minor cutting error in a choice uncirculated 63 PPQ. You can kind of see it. It looks, it's like way off on the front, but the back is pretty clean. It is off centered. No comments, and it's PPQ. PJ Rainman, first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 2. Doo. Thank you for that. I do have an entire set of South Florida notes here. If anyone's interested in that, you get the 1, you get the 5, you get another 5, you get a 10, you get a 20, you get a 50, you get the 100. I have the full set for $475. If anyone's interested, I'll run it real quick for what I think is a nice price. I've done all the work for you. You get all that. Why did I wrap it? I'm going to show them again. Oh man, Gamma Green, no problem, man. I don't mind doing that for people. I'm glad I could. I'm glad someone bought it, but hey, ask me questions. That's the whole point of this. We got to have a little bit of fun, and I don't mind doing the work. So I'm gonna run this one time for this price. You're getting them all 450. You get the 1, you get the 5, you get another 5, you get a 10, you get a 20, you get the 50, and you get the 100. And then I'll show you all the backs real quick. Any older notes from Boston? I don't think I do. So, but we can take a look. Remind me. Older notes, like what kind of old note from Boston are we looking for? Anything in particular, or just something that you want the district Boston? Well, here, how about this? We'll do a quick flip through what I got graded. I got plenty of gradeds to look through. Well, here, let's just see if I can find it. Well, here's one right here. Here's a 1990 Federal Reserve note out of Boston. for 130. South Florida notes are from Cuba, but I call them South Florida just so I don't get in trouble. You want older? Okay. I'll do a quick flip and see if I can find something real quick. Silver syrup, woods and melon. I might not have any Boston stuff. I've been looking for it. Graham Dillon. Yeah, I don't think I do, but I will keep my eye out. Yeah. It's just I'm flipping through all my graded stuff, but I'm not seeing that. Let's flip through this pile here and see what we got. I got this nice $10 Hawaii. Take a quick look in here. So get in that. Give you all 8 seconds left, and I'll run another give you right away. Boing, da, da, da. Boston. Ooh, here we go. Maybe in here there's Cleveland, there's Minnesota, there's San Francisco, St. Louis, Chicago. William, congratulations on that givey. No, I have nothing at all from Boston, unfortunately, it looks like. I'll keep my eye out though. But here, I'll flip through what's up here real quick. Yeah, no problem. Here, I'm gonna run another givey. Let's get another givey going. Get in that. Here's a nice $10 Hawaii. It's got a little bit of stuff up there. Otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. I got that marked for $200 if anyone's interested. $10 Hawaiis are a little bit harder to find. I showed the star note, 1934 North Africa solid star and a 25. No comments. I got that one marked at 500. And again, if you see a price and you see a note that you like, feel free to make me an offer. I will not refuse an offer. I may say I might need to come up a little bit or whatever, but here's a nice silver cert wide face in a 66. I got that one marked for 300. This set's pretty cool. It's an entire set of Hawaii's. So you get the one and a 65. You get the 5 and a 25. Oh, there you go, William. Here, we'll do this, William. Yeah, William will hook you up. Here's a 10 and a 20 and a 20 and a 35. If you want the entire set to complete your Hawaii collection, I'd do $1,000 for the entire set. You get all the notes. With this one being the gem and a 65, you get the entire set. You would have your Hawaii collection done. It would be graded. It'd be complete. I'd do $1,000 on this, or make me an offer if anyone's interested. Anyone interested in a pair of sequential funny backs? I got it marked as 250 for the pair. That's a pretty good price. These are in really good shape. Let's see here. I will run this one time for this. 225. You get 38. You get 39. Both of them are in really good shape. No pinholes. Doesn't look like there are any folds in them. Nice looking funny backs, the sequential pair. Okay, no go there. I got this. This is pretty cool. It's a remainder note. It's a Manhattan Silver Mining Company out of Austin, Nevada from the 1870s. It's in nice shape. This thing is stunning. Um, you know what? I can buck and go this. What do you think? Should we buck and go some stuff? I do have some stuff I can buck and go. Yes? All right, let's try it. Dollar and go. Let's do it. It's a Manhattan Silver Mining Company. $10. Pay to the bear. It's unused. It's very cool. Very nice. Has a little stamp on there, the 2 cent stamp. Serial number 3744, Austin, Nevada. It's a tough note to get. Michael's going to steal it from me. Oh, Michael with the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 3. Appreciate you. I do have some Crypto Kid. How you doing? I do have a concept Rency note. We can do the Rencies here in a little bit. That just happened to be in there. I got this funky thing. I have no idea what this is. I'm doing pretty good. I just bought this thing. I just thought it was interesting. From what the research I've done on it, it's like a touristy note with touristy script on there. I don't know if anyone's interested in something like that. It's just I thought it was neat. Any Des Moines, Iowa people? Here's a nice Des Moines, Iowa 20. I got that one marked at 200. So if you know anyone from Des Moines, here I'll run this one 175. Des Moines National Bank and Trust Company. Pretty cool serial number, COO4755. It's a very nice 20. All righty. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the fun right here. All right, I showed these last night, so I got a set for you. So you get the 10, you get the 20, you get the 50. These are all three of the nice large size gold cert from 1922, and this one's from 1913. Here are the backs. I mean, the backs on these are fire. So what I've had them priced anywhere from 2,200 to 2,000. I will do it for the low. You see the prices I got on there: 1,350, 900, 475. I'll run the entire set. 1,900 bucks. So basically, you're buying this note and this note, and you're getting the 10 for free. Very nice 10. It's a very nice 20. Does have that centerfold that you can obviously see, and then the 50, which is the hardest one to find. I mean, I will break them up if someone wants them broken up. If you just want the 50, I'll sell just the 50. I do have another 10. If you're looking for a gold cert 10, got that one marked at 425. If anyone needs a gold cert 10, I do have this bad boy too. Check this out: 1922 gold certificate star note in a very fine 25. I would like to get 1,600 for this, but make me an offer. These are really tough to come by. I haven't seen too many of these floating around. Anyone let me know on that if you're interested. Christmas time is coming. So if anyone's looking for a nice Christmas gift for someone, I got the 1,000 yen 2017 Tokyo Disneyland in a 66. I would like to get 180 for it, but I will run it right now for this. 165. Get that special Disney fan in your life, a nice little Christmas gift, a nice Tokyo Disney in a 66 EPQ. Very cool piece of Disney memorabilia right there. All right. Let's see here. Move these out the way real quick. Oh, what else do I got? Here's a 20. Here's another 20. What's up, Ed Taru? How you doing, my friend? Got this one marked at 850. I will run this one time for. I'll mark it down quite a bit. I'll do 700 on this one if anyone's interested. Let me know. 700 bucks is a good price. That's cheap, y'all. The fantasy. Oh yeah, I'll go to those next. I wanted to show off some of this stuff, but I can go into the Rensies here in just a second. All right, so we got to ask for the Rensies, so I'm gonna go ahead and break those out. I got a lot of them, so here we'll move these out of the way for now. Give me just a second. I'm gonna run a givey while I'm reorganizing to show those off. But yeah, we'll start bucking and going some of them. That'll be fun. So move that there. Got a couple different piles of them. Now I'm going to show them, and as I show them, I'm going to just here, I'll move this one down. I'm going to start showing them off, and once I show them off, if you see one you want me to run, just say run, and we'll run it. How's that sound? And I will buck and go them as long as we're getting good prices on them. They will continue to buck and go. So here's the 27 club. You got Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, and Jim Morrison. If I got that right. Oh, I got it. Finally, fan of Disney. It took me forever. What's up, Daddy Warbuck? Get you modded up too. So if you want me to run it, just say run it and I'll run it. Here's a here's an Amazing Spider-Man. This one's pretty cool. Run it. All right, we got a run on the Amazing Spider-Man. Let's go dollar and go. We're a bucking into going. So you got the Renzi Amazing Spider-Man. It even has a pretty decent serial number. You get all that with great power comes great responsibility. You get it signed by the artist. It's a very nice looking note. Get in there. Get in there, chat. Oh, those notes. Yeah, I got some of those too, Crypto Kid. I'll run a couple of those for you. Williams in. Get in there, y'all. Oh my goodness, Williams stole it from me. Good pickup. That was auction number 4. Ooh, might try that a couple of times. We'll put those away. Might not be the day for the Rensies, y'all. All right, I got a request for some special notes. You know what's funny is Fezzy wanted to do Fezzy After Dark last night and didn't get an opportunity to. So, all right, if you have kids in the room, we're going to do Fezzy during the light, I guess is what I'll call this. So, here, I'll do this. Give me just a second. This is going to be kind of funny. So, I won't put them away. I got a 3-pack. So each one of these contains 3 notes, and I'll do a quick flip through and try to do it to where I'm not like embarrassing anyone, myself included. So you got this one, you got this one, and you got that one. So 3 notes, 1 money, and I'll buck and go it. Let me get these back in there. I'm not going to keep them out. I mean, you guys, the backs are good. Trust me, I'll flip through this, but since it's during the daytime, I won't be careful. But we're going to buck and go it. I got 2 sets of them here to buck and go. So 2 sets, fantasy notes, Bora Bora, South Pacific. Here, I'll flip through the backs. You get the Bora Bora, you get South Pacific, you get the Polynesian Islands, you get the Pacific States of Micronesia. It's got the nice, pretty pictures on the front. So, yeah, this is what you're going to get. 3-pack. Get in there, y'all. I got one more after this one more after this one. Put them back in the thing, get them covered up. There you go. RMP with the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 5. Congratulations. I got to do that again for this next one. So here, we'll do it again with 98 and 97. Maybe the stickers will allow me to. Got one more set. This one's going to be a little bit easier to cover up. Same 3 notes, so I'm not going to take them out this time. But it's same 3 notes. I will show you. You're going to get 3 of them. Nope, this one, wrong pack. Let me get rid of them. Hold on. Hold on. I have them divided up specifically for this. Same 3 notes. 1 money. I'll make sure to get them covered. Man, I wasn't even prepared. Woo! There you go. Another 3 pack, dollar and go. Let's go. Ooh, there we go. Dollar and go. 3 notes, one money. You get the same 3 notes as the other one. You get that note. You get that note. You get that note. Here are the backs. Givey's getting pulled. Who's going to win that Givey? Crypto Kid won this one. Congratulations, BSO8. Congratulations to you as well. Thank you so much, both of you. Oh, that was auction number 6. All right. Those are the only fantasy ones I had. I mean, I do have this one. If anyone's interested, I can buck and go this one. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a €0 souvenir note. Star Wars. If you have a Star Wars fan, you know what? Let's just buck and go it. Shitbox racing lurking out there. That's funny. Here we go. Dollar and go. Dollar and go on a Star Wars fantasy note. It's a Euro souvenir note, y'all. It's got the Star Wars character on it. Apparently, the Euro's been doing this where they do a €0 note. You got the European stuff on there. You got the Star Wars characters. It's really neat. I mean, this would be a great Christmas gift, a little stocking stuffer for your special Star Wars fan. I mean, you got all the characters. You got Han, you got Luke, you got Darth Vader, Princess Leia. Jacqueline with the first purchase. Thank you so much. That was auction number 7. Let's see here. Anyone want a gold back? Anyone into the gold backs? Got some half Arizona gold backs. These are alphas. So the cool thing about this is first of all, I love stacking these. You know, 1/2000th of a troy ounce. The process. I'm an engineer by trade, so the process for this for me is pretty cool on how they do it. These are good stacking notes, and the alphas they only come out for a little time in the first year, and this is a nice. You know, the alphas become harder and harder to find. So here you go. We're gonna dollar and go this one, and I'll keep talking. You know, you got the nice little visionette on there with the woman praying. Nothing really on the back, but they're serialized. These are actual currency in Arizona, so some shops will go ahead and take these as payment. Very nice looking notes. Daddy Warbuck, good pickup. That was auction number 8. Um, let's see here. I can do one better. Well, you know, we can do a. Anyone want the entire set of alphas? I got a couple of those. So check this out. You get the one, you get the half, you get the one, you get the two. I'll show them off to you real quick and then I'll put them back in. So you get the half Arizona, you get the one Arizona, you get the two Arizona. Very nice. We'll go ahead and fucking go this one and see how it does. Dollar and go. It's like $40 worth of notes right here, y'all. So get in there. They're all alphas. You know, and I just found out, I was just reading that next year, Colorado is going to be the 11th state that's going to get them. That's my home state. I can't wait. I'm going to be stacking Colorados like crazy. BS 806 with the great pickup. That was auction number 9. Very cool. What's up with the bills in the slab? Those are the Renzi notes. I'm going to get back to them here in just a second. I was taking a little break and running some gold backs. I'm going to run one more gold back and then we'll go back to that. Yeah, Andrew, Colorado in the house. See, I live in North Carolina, but I grew up in Colorado, went to Colorado State. Crypto Kid, I hope they do, man. I can't wait. Like I said, I was geeked out by Colorado. So here's a one Arizona gold back. Let's buck and go this one. And then we'll go back to the Rensies. Dollar and go on an Arizona gold back. Get in there, y'all. Daddy Warbuck is in. Right? Still, I'm gonna stack that. I think that Andrew, that is going to be the only set I collect all of them up to the 100 on because I think it. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the artwork and what they're going to do because I mean, look at these. The artwork on these are fantastic. And I think having an alpha set of that, I might actually get one frame. That was auction number 10. Congratulations. That was a good pickup. All right, back to the Rensies. Let me get a giveaway going. Let me get a drink of water. Mm-mm-mm. So I'm going to show the Rensi notes. I'm going to explain about them. And as I flip through them, if you see one you want me to run, just tell me to run it and I'll run it. Yeah, I agree. So here you go. Here's the Space Force one. This is 5 years of Space Force, the Final Frontier. If you don't know who Renzi is an underground street artist. He signs all of his bills. This one is 883 out of 219, 2019. Um, his artwork, he used to, some people think he's Banksy. And if you know anything about Banksy, well, here, I can give you a little example. So Banksy was the one that did the Balloon Girl painting that shredded itself after it came to auction. This is the commemorative note to that. This one is 33 out of 300. This one is a premium note. I would run this for 300 if anyone wanted it. But this is kind of the Banksy portrait that shredded itself. So it's kind of cool that they commemorated it in a $2 bill. But so Banksy, some people think Banksy is Rancy, but no one knows. They don't even know who it is. Yeah, I've seen video of it recently. So here's a Space Force one. Here's the Avengers. This one I paid up for too. This is the only one other one I wouldn't be able to buck and go. I'd have to start this one at least $100 because this is the only one I have. It's the only one I found. But look at that. You get all here. I'll run it one time for that. This is the only one I have. It's the only one I found. I had to pay up for it. It's the old school Avengers. Very cool looking note. Got all the characters on there. You got Vision, you got old Iron Man. It is a number 31 out of 99. It's very neat and again, very hard to find. But yeah, definitely make me an offer, chat. Um, I might run it. So here's an Elon Musk one. You got the different companies worked for. I mean, the colors on these things are just a poppin'. Again, if you see one you want me to run, just say run it and I'll run it. Here is a Wizard of Oz. This one's really cool. You got all the different colors. You got the Tin Man. You got the Scarecrow. Run it. All right, cool. I will run it. Dollar and go. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. It's a Renzi note, y'all. It's a fantasy note. You got the Tin Man. You got the Cowardly Lion. You got Dorothy. You got the Evil Witch. You got the castle. I mean, look at all those colors and the rainbow, the ruby twos, the slippers. Oh man, it's just a fantastic looking note. This is just, I love the colors on them. I think they're fantastic. They're all signed by the artist. Wild Bill is in. Get in there, y'all. Wild Bill, very good pickup and a first purchase. Thank you so much for that first purchase. That was auction number 11. Congratulations. So cool. This one's really neat. So this is like my childhood right here, and now I'm dating myself. You get your 70s and your 80s carry. I run it. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll keep explaining while I'm running it. So you get your 70s and 80s. It's running live. You get your Scooby Gang, Mr. Magoo. You got Popeye. You got Gumby. You have Sylvester and Tweety. Just a very, all the colors. It has Make America Great Again down there. Like I keep telling people, I'm apolitical on this show. Every now and then something like that will pop up. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, same here. And I think there might be some Looney Tunes type stuff in here too. So get ready. Cheerin's in. Very nice looking notes. Great Christmas gifts. Great little stocking stuffers. These things are like stuff cheering. Good pickup. These are ones that, I have a couple in my office that I keep around. I'm planning on getting a couple framed. Very neat. That was auction number 12. So let's keep going. Here's the founding Peanuts of the United States. So if you're a Peanuts fan, this one's neat. Yeah, I'm just going to buck it. I'm not even going to ask if anyone wants it. I'm just going to run it. We're going to run this one because I think people will want it. You get the founding Peanuts of the United States. You got all the Peanuts clan in there. It's a nice little kind of ode to the country. It is signed by the artist. It's a very good looking note. And again, look at those colors and they pop. Very, very good looking note. Got all the Peanuts gang in there. Jeffrey's in. Keep going, chat. It's a Renzi note. It's gorgeous. We're getting into Christmas time. Little gift for yourself or that special someone. Cheerin's holding on at 36. Give another little slow pass. You get the Constitution on there or the Declaration. I think I can't remember. It's either way. Congratulations. That was auction lucky number 13. Who's winning that? Give you all Daddy Warbuck. It's rigged. Daddy Warbuck run it. It's rigged. So that means I got to run another one. Let's run another givey. Get in that next givey. We're going to keep going. Move these off to the side. Real quick. Oh, here, let's show this one off. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. I think you'll like this. Okay, so here's a concept card. This is number 70 of 99, signed by the artist. So this is kind of the concept he uses before he actually makes a bill. Is the way I understood it. And this one, if you can see, it's kind of looks flat. It doesn't look like it's shiny. It's because it's got what's called diamond dust on there. So it kind of, you can kind of see it. It has a little sparkle to it, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to combine this one with this one right here. And this is pretty neat. It's a Renzi too. I'm not going to pull it out. It is signed by the back. These notes are hard to get out when of this case, but check that out. So if they do line up too, so you got the obey the force, the galaxy's future depends on it. So we are going to buck and go this. So dollar and go, you get the Star Wars gang, you get the concept card. Here's the cons. The concept card is signed and numbered. This one is not numbered, but it is signed on the back. So you're going to get you're going to get the panorama set. It has all the Star Wars characters on it. Very nice looking. I'm not a big fan of the blue case, not going to lie to you, but at the same time, still a very good looking note, and you could get it framed up. And again, that does line up perfectly. It's pretty cool. And you get the concept card to go with it. May the force be with you. So it's basically three notes, one money. Jeffrey Hoopman with the win. Congratulations, my friend. That was a very good pickup. That was auction number 14. Get that out to you. Let's see here. Oh, very nice grab. Got Iron Man, old school Iron Man with new school Iron Man. Again, if you want me to run it, just say run it. Got a couple of those lying around. Well, we'll run one. Since I got a couple, let's just run one. Let's see how it does. Dollar and go. And if there's anything else you want me to look for too, aside from these, just let me know. In the meantime, I'll continue to run these. Cheerin's in. Get in there, chat. You got the old school Iron Man. You got a little bit of new school Iron Man. Save the Planet. Suspense. Very good looking. I love the artistry on these. Fantastic artistry. Cheerin won that auction. Congratulations. That was auction number 15. Let's keep going, y'all. Got the Elvis one next. Love is the answer. Never give up. Life is beautiful. Follow your heart. Signed by the artist. Got a couple of those. So why don't we run one of them? Any Elvis fans out here? We're going to find out. Here you go. You got an Elvis one. Love is the answer. Never give up. Yeah, BS. Just text me. Check it out. Check it out. Fan of Disney. Oh, fan of Disney. You want this one, don't you? Get in there, chat. Get in there. It's a good looking note. Got the Elvisinator. Jeffrey Hoopman's in. Jeffrey's hanging on at 36. Congratulations. That was auction number 16. Ooh, ooh, falling, falling. All right. Very nice pickup. Here's a Willy Wonka. Any Willy Wonka fans out there? Got the Oompa Loompa. You got the Life is Beautiful. Bunch of colors. This one's a limited edition. I think I'm going to run for maybe hour and a half. So probably no later than 5 BS if you're I don't think I'm gonna go much past 5. I still got to decorate the house and do some other stuff. My kid's birthday is tomorrow, so we're gonna have some dinner with him tonight. So, all right, we're gonna run this one dollar and go, and it's again, this one's a limited. This one's a limited 113 out of 170 fun or 170 fun. Kind of a Freudian slip there. Start the auction. Dollar and go on an Oompa Loompa. And you got the fruity flavors. Don't forget, happened to the sudden. Oh my God, I can't even read today, y'all. I'm still freaking recovering from last night. We had too much fun. BS 806 is in 113 out of 171 on that one. Get in there. Oh, Jeffrey Hoopman jumped in. Congrats on the Givey win. You get the old school Willy Wonka. Get the golden ticket with Life is Beautiful. Jeffrey Hoopman with the win. That was auction number 17. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, check this one out. This is Joker. That's a fun Joker right there. That one's nice. Let's see here. I already ran that one. We'll keep that one off the side. Top US. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You know what? I tell you what, I'm gonna run this one. I think I have one more, maybe. I know I have at least one more. We're gonna run it. But dollar and go on this one. Dollar and go. You got the Joker. Look at all the colors on that one. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ha ha ha. My, that was fun. Gotham City, the painting, Renzi signed by the artist. I love the colors. The colors on these things just pop. Man, just think, Top. 4 more weeks, man. We're gonna have a ball. Get in there, y'all. Corey Woo's in. They are beautiful. These are fun notes, y'all. Fun notes. Corey Woo, nice pickup. Thank you so much. That was auction number 18. So again, to show the next note, um, real quick, I am apolitical, but I saw this and thought it was pretty. So you got the Trump family. These are the presidency, the art of the presidency. Very nice note. Yeah, I think this is the only one of this one I got. So why don't we buck and go it? Dollar and go. You got Ivanka, the 46th president. You got Eric, the 48th. You got Trump, the 45th. It's just kind of a cheesy little note. You got Barron. You got Donald Jr. It's just kind of cute. Again, it's just a nice piece of art. Little family portrait signed by the artist. Just a very cool looking note. Oh, I got another one I can show you here in a little bit. BS 806 is in. BS 806 with a good pickup. That was auction number 19. Congratulations. All right. Got a couple more left here and then we'll go to something else. Let's see. Let me see. I got these ones here too. Where did the ones go? I just had the other. Oh, okay, here. Let's go through these and then we'll go on to others. All right, next one we got, it's the subway. It's the this one's called the New York Graffiti Subway. Look at all the different characters you got in there. There's another Joker in there. You got, I think that's JFK, can't remember. But anyway, running it. Someone said run it. Let's run it. We're running. Dollar and go. It's a Banksy note or Renzi note. Banksy was here. I love New York. Got whatever the hell that symbol is. Your wife knows, I don't. You got the Renzi on the back. You got the heart. You got Mickey. You got Supreme. I need love. You got the different. That's his calling card right there with the spray cans, which is pretty cool. Corey Woo's in. Corey Woo's hanging strong. Get in there, chat. Corey Woo's holding on at 30. Oh my goodness. Gonna steal it. Corey Woo. Nice pickup. That was auction number 20. Congratulations. Already showed this one. Show it again. Give someone an opportunity. If they say run it, I'll run it. All right, check these out. These ones are now we're celebrating our semi-quincentennial. These ones are really cool. These ones are limited edition. This one is 71 of 76. If anyone's interested, I can run this one. Look at this. So if I remember right, yeah, you get 76, 76, 76. You got a bunch of 76s on there. Corey Wu wants me to run it. I'm going to run it. Since Corey Wu said run it, we're running it. Dollar and go. Dollar and go. Corey Wu is in. You get Life is Beautiful, the semi-quincentennial, 250th anniversary. You got a serial number with a bunch of sixes in it, sevens and sixes. It's really good. This is 71 of 76. You get the front cover. Look at that. Look at the artistry. The signing of the Declaration, the founding of our country. Corey Wu. Pick that one up. That was auction number 21. Congratulations. And here, because I like the number 76 and we're doing a little bit of celebrating, I'm gonna go ahead and slap on another 76 for you. So that was auction 21. Congratulations. Here's a different version of that same note. If money didn't exist, would you still chase your dreams? Similar kind of background, but this one is number 56 of 76. So let's run it. Dollar and go. It is a semi-quincentennial. I finally got that word down. If Panda Disney's in here, I hope you're proud of me. I finally was able to say it. You get the signing of the Declaration of Independence. If the money didn't exist, would you still chase your dreams? You got the 250 on the back. You got 76 there. You got 76 there. You got 76 there. And this is number 56 out of 76, which means it is a rarer note. There's only 76 of these made. I happen to buy 75 and 76 of a different type. I bought the last two. Vehicle won. I can't remember who won the other, but man, it was a pretty cool deal. Jacqueline's in. BS is in. Get in there, y'all. Looks like I might have a couple more down there just to let y'all know, but these are really neat. Get 56 to 76 with a bunch of 76s. BS won that one. Congratulations. Good pickup. That was auction number 22. Let's see here. I forgot what other ones I had, so I'll run that one. Oh, these ones are neat. I got two more to run. I think. Oh, and I got to show you another one. Hold on. Let me. Let's see. Oh, Disney. Here's a Disney one. We're gonna run the Disney one. Oh, and that one too. Oh shit. Here, I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do something else pretty cool. Man, I didn't see that. Huh. You guys are gonna get a treat. Give me just a second. So here, remember this card? Check it. Bam. Look familiar? So here you go. Two notes, one money. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one, except for this card actually goes with this bill. I totally spaced that out. My bad. Look at it. Even got a cool serial number 255229996. You get the card 67 and 99. You get the bill, which is not numbered, but the card goes with the bill. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to dollar and go this set. It is a nice set. You get the concept card. You get the bill. You get the bill with the cool ass serial number 255229996. If that 6 was a 9, that would have been even cooler. But you get the bill, you get the concept card. So two notes, one money. The bill is not numbered, but the concept card is 67 and 99. John K. Lorkin with the first purchase and the win. Congratulations. That was auction number 23. Let me get a rubber band. Band those up. Ooh, got to drop the band. Holy cow. Is there anything anyone else is looking for other than Rensies? I do have a ton of other stuff. I'm gonna run. I got like 4 more Rensies to go through, and then we'll look at some other stuff. Oh, gotta grab one thing here. Let me get a giveaway going. Get in that giveaway. I just picked up another one today, another note, and I was gonna run it on this show. So let me go grab it. Doo-doo-doo. I thought this one was cool, and I've only got one of these. We'll show that one here in a second. John, I got this marked at 180 or make me an offer. I would do 165 for it. I do have it marked at 180, but I would do 165. You know what? I'll run it one time at 165. There you go. It's a 1,000 yen 2017 Tokyo Disneyland holiday in a 66 EPQ. It is a gorgeous note. Very nice looking note. It's a gift card. It is certified. It is a 66. It is very, very nice. Very nice. John with the pickup. Nice pickup. That was auction number 24. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's coming to you. All right. I got one, two, three, four. Anytime, Nines. It was fun. I hope you did well. So check this one out. I found this one the other day and I thought it was cool because I grew up on Richie Rich. You get the Make America Great, you get the mugshot, you get the Trump Rich posse. Very nice. And this is the only one I got. Glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. This is the only one I got, and I don't know if my supplier can get me any more. So we're gonna run this $1 and go because someone said run it. We're gonna run it. Make America great again. Trumpy Rich has a posse. You got Richie Rich. You got $1 million. You got the different shots of Trump signed by the artist. It's a good looking note, y'all. Richie, I just love. Like I said, grew up on the guy. Thought he was great. Ed Taru with the pickup. That was auction number 25. Congratulations. Yeah, Nines, your show was great, man. Oh, man, that was fun. All right, here's another one of the semi quincentennials. This one is number 54. And again, you get the 76, you get the 76, you get a bunch of 76s. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we're going to dollar and go this bad boy right here. So, bucking and a going, a bucking and a going. You get the semi quincentennial. If money didn't exist, would you still chase your dreams? I like that saying. It makes you think, right? If money didn't exist, would you still chase your dreams? If you didn't have to, if you were broke, would you still go after that gold ring? And that actually sounded kind of weird now that I said it out loud, but you know what I mean. But you get all those different color BS. Nice pickup. That was auction number 26. Next couple are pretty neat. If you like the Betsy Ross flag, if you want to celebrate the country a little bit more, and again, this is the Life is Beautiful. You get the Betsy Ross flag here. It's very nice. 288 out of 1776. These ones are getting harder and harder to find. Let's run this $1 and go. Bucket and a going. You get the Betsy Ross flag. You got the golden two up there. You got the Life is Beautiful. You got the Just Do It. It is a numbered one. It is serialized. It's 288 out of 1776. There's only going to be 1,776 of these made. You're going to have one of them and you're going to enjoy it. Look at the colors on there. You got the Betsy Ross flag. You got Life is Beautiful. Just Do It. Good looking bill. Very good looking bill. Nine Deuces is in. Oh my goodness. He's going to get it on the cheap. Corey Wu just came in. Get in there, chat. Good looking Renzi note. These things are fire, y'all. Fun bills. These would be good in a frame. Man, the case too. The cases are awesome. I love these cases. Nice. DB Arts and a first purchase. Thank you so much for your first purchase. And as I like to say, this was lucky number 27. 27 is my number. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. I got two left. I got a Mickey. Here's a Mickey. Dream Big Dreams. Got Walt Disney signature on there. You got old school Mickey. You got new school Mickey. Why don't we run this one? $1 and go. We're a bucking and a going. You got the 90th anniversary Dream Big Dreams Mickey. You got the kind of a I can't really tell the series. Anyway, you got Walt Disney signature down there. Not really his real signature, but still pretty cool. You're never too young to dream. You got his Renzi saying life is beautiful. You got Steamboat Mickey. You got 70s Mickey. You got current Mickey. Got all the little different characters you can see in there. It's really, really neat. T-Woes won the giveaway. Congratulations on that, Givey. Johnny K. Lauren is in. Get in there, y'all. Last chance. Sold to Johnny K. Lauren. I hope I said that right. And if I didn't, I do apologize. That was auction number 28. All right, last one, y'all. Last one coming up. Oh, let's see here. We got the Make America Great Again one. You got the Willy Wonka. You got the Golden Ticket. You got Trump 2024. Let's see here. Let's run this one at dollar and go. Get in there, y'all. Make America great again. So shines a good deed in a weary world. You got Willy Wonka. You got the Golden Ticket. You got Trump 2024. You got the colors in there. You got the different twos. I never noticed that before. You got the two there, and really nice colors. Again, I just love the colors. Loving the colors. I got a couple of different art notes over here. I might go ahead and buck and go. They're different artists. They're a little bit more expensive, but you know what? Nine Deuces is going to take that one down. Congratulations. That was auction number 29. So I got another artist here that I found and I thought was neat. It's a little bit different from the Rensies and they don't come in as cool of a package, but I thought they were still pretty cool. You got Iron Man. So this is Death New York City. So this is another artist. They're Renzi-esque, but they're not quite like Renzi. But the cool thing with this is these are all limited to 100 pieces. Like this one is, oh hell, I can't even read their handwriting. This was made in 2022. That's the artist signature. This looks like 68 or 65 out of 100. You get the certificate of authenticity right there from Death New York City, and you also get a gold seal. If you frame these up, you can put these in the frame. People will know that this is an actual piece of art for that particular person. I got a couple of these. We're going to run them. I'm going to buck and go this one. I'm going to buck and go this one. We're going to see how it does. Dollar and go. Again, limited to 100 pieces. You got Iron Man. It's pretty colors. It is on a genuine $1 bill. It is limited to 100 pieces. All of this artist pieces are limited to 100. They are very nice, very good looking notes. They're Renzi-esque, but not quite the same. You get the different characters, you get the colors. Fan of Disney, that is a hell of a pickup. Well, you know what, Fan of Disney, since you bought that one, I'm gonna go ahead and run the next one. So that was auction number 30. Now you get the same kind of thing. It's the same kind of thing. You got, except for you got Captain America, and look at all those colors. Same thing, same deal here. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this because I want to see what number. I can't even remember what number that is. Okay, this one is actually number 80. You get the certificate, you get the gold foil, you get the 80 out of 100. This was made in 2022. Why don't we go ahead and buck and go this one too? Dollar and go. We got a different artist. This is Death New York City. You got Captain America. Very nice looking visionette. You got the different flowers. It's kind of something a little bit different, something cool. It's number 20. It's 2022, signed by the artist, 80 out of 100. Very nice looking note. I mean, look at the character. Look at I don't know. I love these art notes. I think they're fantastic. I think they're fun. I think these would make great stocking stuffers. Just gorgeous works of art. And the fact that this one is so limited too, man, 100, only 100 of them. Man, Fan of Disney, I thought you'd like that one. That was a good pickup. Very good pickup. That was auction number 31. All right, I got one left. This is if you any of you 80s, 70s, 80s kids, you know who this is. This is one of the ghosts. I can't remember this one. Let's see. Same thing with this one. This one's a This one's number, oh my God, that looks like P2. I can't even tell. I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe a seven. Either way, it's limited. It's limited. Whoever drew on there drew quick. But this is from Death New York City. Again, sometimes I've seen these framed up. I've, seen them in art galleries. Yeah, maybe 82. But usually I've seen, and I'm getting one in with a frame where it like has this at the bottom and it has the gold foil on there. This is the certificate of authenticity. Anyway, you get the idea. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dollar and go this one. We're gonna bucking and go in it. This is the ghost, a female ghost from Pac-Man. Pretty cool looking little note. It's number, we'll just say 82 out of 100, but it's limited to 100. I thought it was pretty cool. eight, eight, whatever, 8-bit pixelation. You got the little bow on his head, just kind of something a little bit different. So if you have a Pac-Man fan or some sort of video game fan, this would be cool for. And again, if you put it in a frame, you get the certificate of authenticity to go with it. You get the gold foil, which would be cool. So after they frame it up, you stick that gold foil on there, and then they know it's an official Death New York or New York City and Co. Artwork piece of art. This person's stuff is in galleries in New York City, San Francisco. BS 806 with the win. That is a hell of a pickup. Man, I am not going to tell you guys what I paid for these. Let's just say I lost my shorts on these, but that's all right. You guys got great deals. Great deals. I'm so happy for you. That is auction number 32. All right. What else are we looking for? Let's look through some of this other stuff. Now that we've gone through, oh, you know what? I got this one left. Why don't we go ahead and run this one real quick? Yeah, no problem, BS. So I got this concept card, Follow Your Dreams. Banksy was here, 62 and 99. It has Renzi or a Banksy Renzi Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Renzi signature on it. We're going to dollar and go, and I'm going to shut up and let you guys bid. Here you go. Dollar and go. It's the Follow Your Dreams concept card. And again, don't let it fool you. There is some nice little glittery stuff on there. They call it diamond dust. It's pretty neat. It makes it pop. Jacqueline's in there for $1. It's definitely worth more than $1, y'all. Definitely worth more than $1. Maybe if I take this out of this plastic case here, maybe because I wanted to keep it protected, but you get a little bit of that. See that little sparkle? I don't know if you can tell in the camera. There's a little bit of sparkle on there. Like when I'm looking at it, it looks really sparkly, but down there it doesn't. But that sparkle is, they call it diamond dust. They splash a little diamond dust on there. It's actual diamonds from what I understand. It is signed and dated by the artist. You have, well, signed by the artist. You have 62 and 99. Only 99 of these concept cars are going to be made. Whew. Wow. I think about ready to pass out. Talking so much. Can you tell I've had two monsters today, y'all? That was auction number 33. Congratulations, BS 806. That was a great pickup. All right. Man, that was fun. So, what are we looking for now? I got some food coupons. I thought these were pretty cool. Why don't I just show these off real quick? Um, State food stores out of Virginia. This is an entire book of food coupons. So, back in the day, you used to just peel these off and give them to the grocer. I thought this was pretty neat. Oh yeah, West Virginia. I said Virginia, didn't I? But it's an entire book. So food stamps have become kind of a new kind of collectible. So I got that. If anyone's interested in that, if you get enough interest, I would go ahead and buck and go this bad boy. I thought it was pretty cool. If you know anyone from West Virginia, um, I do have some 1960s $2 food coupons. It's 1967. Very nice. I love the artistry on these. These are pretty cool. You know what? Let's buck and go and see how it does. Let's buck and go one. We're going to dollar and go it. Dollar and go on a food coupon. It's a 1967 food coupon. These things are starting to become highly collectible now. Highly collectible. I've seen, individual books go for hundreds of dollars, man. These things are just, I've seen these graded. I've had a couple of graded ones. I've had a 5 graded and I've had a 10 graded. So yeah, they are becoming a thing, a niche item. But again, look at the work on them. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Ed Teru with the pickup. That was auction number 34. If you like those, I got a couple more to show you. Those ones I can't buck and go, but I will show them. And if you're interested, make me an offer. I'll move those out of the. Ooh, I forgot about that. Any Oklahomans in here? Oh, I forgot about that too. Here. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm running into everything. Move those off to the side. Redo my camera. So I do have a book. I do have a couple of books here. I got this one right here. It's a book of $7. It's an entire book. I got that one marked at $90. You can make me an offer on it, but here I'll just go ahead and give you a quick look at it. You got the one, you got another one, and you got a 5. 1986A. It's an entire book. It is not stapled, which is cool. It is glued. But I got this one marked at $90 or make me an offer on it. So it's a 1986. They no longer make these, of course. Now it's that's part of the reason why they're collectible is because they're no longer being made. I used to work at a grocery store. I remember getting these all the time. So when I saw them, people buying them, I'm like, what? Man, I used to collect these all the time when I used to be a cashier. I do have this one right here. This is a $3 book. I got this one marked at 125, but this is a 1967, I believe, and it's a bunch of it's a complete book, and it's a bunch of 50 centers. And I'm debating on whether or not to get this book graded at the fun show. Actually, I may do that, but I got it marked at 125, or you can make me an offer, and it's an entire book. So let me know. Let me know. And then the last thing I do have a set. I got an entire set. I got the one. Yeah, they are. I got the five and I got the 10. Here's your entire set right here. And I tell you what, I got this as my last set of these. I'm going to do it for the low, low price of, yeah, right, steady lurking. We're going to buck and go it. So here's your opportunity to get it on the cheap, cheap. You get the one, you get the five, you get the 10. Really good shape. There's the backs. I'll show you off the backs. There's the fronts. You get the one, you get the five. Let's see here. This one's a 1981B. This one's a 1982B. And this one's a 1986B. But you get the one, the 10, and the five. You get basically all the denominations right here. Very good looking colors. You got Jefferson on that one. You got Hamilton on that one with the Liberty Bell. You get, well, I guess they all have the Liberty Bell. You get whatever that, the signing of the Declaration on that one. Really cool. Very nice looking. Ed Tarew's in for the cheap, cheap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get it up there, chat. Paid more than that. Paid more than that. These things go for a premium, y'all. Get in there, ALB877. I know, right? ALB, thank you so much. That was a hell of a purchase. Half price, actually, to be honest with you. Very good pickup. Very good pickup. That was auction number 35. All right. What other cool thing? Oh man, I got any Oklahomans in here? I had a lot in Oklahoma. City National Bank of Lawton. Look at that serial number 000380. So basically, bunch of zeros and a 38. I got that one marked at 400. Look at that. Only 17 known from this particular bank. Only 17 known. That's really cool. And then I got another one from Oklahoma. If anyone is from UFO, I got number 125. This one, if I remember right, is only 15 known. I got that one marked for 150. Steak and lobster. Yeah, I've seen people do that too. Oh, are we still in the mood for some fun? I got some fun notes. Here, I'm going to show this one more time. I got an entire set of Banco de Nacional de South Florida. I'll show it one more time. You get the one, you get a five, you get another five, you get the 10, you get the 20, you get the 50, you get the 100. It's the entire set. I went ahead and put it together for you. Check that out. 475 for the entire set. You get the one, you get or the 100, you get the 50, you get the 20, you get the 10, you get the five, you get another five. And I think this one's an older five. And you get another one. 450 for the entire set. 450. You know what? I ran it once for 400. I'm going to run it one more time for 400. You get the entire set. 400 bucks. Fezzy's done the work for you. You get the entire set of South Floridas. You get that one. You get the five. You get another five. You get a 10. You get a 20. You get the 50. And you get the 100. And the 100 is most of the money right there, y'all. I think this one alone is worth quite a bit. So, very nice looking set. All right. No go there. That's cool. Anyone into Zombucks? I got some Zombucks sitting over here. Ramen. Oh man, I lived on ramen for so long, y'all, that I freaking could not eat ramen for months. All right, I saw someone say yes on the Zombucks. I got a few of them. Now, the funny thing about these Zombucks is I've been buying them for a while, so I got a couple of sets of them. So I also have, it looks like I have a couple of silverbacks too. So check this out. If you don't know what Zombucks are, here you go. I'll give you a little bit of a lesson. So they started this with the American currency and they did it with coins and they do these with coins as well. But then they decided to come out with what they called silverbacks. So you get the pandemonium after the panda, you get the kookaburra after the kookaburra, you get the killer rand after the rand, you get the elegant, you get the mortuga, you get the kangarooin, and you get the zombol. There is, let me count them again. It's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let me get, I think that one was my personal set. Actually, I don't want to sell my personal set. You know what? Screw it. These ones, check this out too. All right. On this set, I'm going to show you. I was going to keep this one for me, but I'm going to show you the serial numbers 2790 out of 10,000. Look at that one. 110 out of 10,000. 1892 out of 10,000. 6,900 out of 10,000. Quad twos out of 10,000. 2178 out of 10,000. So a couple of them in there are banger serial numbers. I normally sell these for $100 for a set. $100. I'm going to go ahead and mark it down just a slight tad. Don't have much room to play, but I'll do 95. And again, you get those killer serial numbers on that too. That 110 and that triple two is pretty cool. 95 bucks. And you can't get these. A lot of these sets are no longer available. Like I know that this one they don't sell anymore. I'm pretty sure the kookaburra's about out. The killer and is about out. So get in there, chat. All right. Won't buck and go. You know what? I'm gonna try a buck and go on one of them. Hold on a second here. Let's get a little froggy. Fezzy's feeling a little froggy. Let's get a different set. I don't want to get rid of the low serial number though. I do have a silverback. I might just go ahead and buck and go. Why don't we go ahead and find a set? You know what? Here's a couple of extras I can buck and go. Let's find a set that I can buck and go. Hold on. Maybe. No, maybe not. I guess I don't have any extras. Oh man, that was the only set I had, y'all. I'm running. I didn't realize how low I was running. Woo, doggy. All right. Well, we'll just bug and go this one here. Here's a Zombo. Why don't we bug and go that? Zombo. It is number, whatever that number is, 4626. This is one Zombuk. Good looking bill. These things are getting they're limited to 10,000. Not too many of them. They've sold fast from my supplier and they're no longer available to get them. They're pretty cool. Daddy Warbuck is in. Daddy Warbuck. Nice pickup. That was auction number 36. Congratulations. Is there something else that I got a couple more things out here. I got a silverback here. Oh, check this out. Check this out. I think this is a sequential silverback set. 708 78. Oh, what do I have that in there for? I thought it maybe not. Maybe it's not sequential. All right, we'll do one. Usually when I do it back to back like that, it's sequential, but this time it's not. So I'll go ahead and run one of them. Why don't we run one? So one silverback. It's a red silverback, not the purple silverback. I think the purple silverback is what everyone wants. It was the first silverback. Have fun, William. You're getting on today, William? Cool. I'm going to run for a little bit longer. Dollar and go on this bad boy. We're going to buck and go a silverback. Let's see how we do. Buck and go on a silverback. Silver Dragon silverback. Limited edition collectible. This one is number 70,806 out of 100,000. Get in there, y'all. It's a good looking silverback. It is 1/1000th of an ounce of pure silver. Very cool looking note. I got one more left. I'll run it after this one. So Daddy Warbucks picks that one up. That was auction number 37. Congratulations on that. All right, let's go ahead and run the last one. Where did I put it? Maybe if I can find it. So give me just 1 second, y'all, and then I'll run that one more. Actually, I'll run a couple of the Zombols, I think. Got a couple extra of those. Unless there's something else you guys want. If there's something else you're looking for, man, I got tons of notes sitting here. I got a ton of notes, and it's kind of Fezzy's fire sale today, man. I'm taking offers. You give me an offer. Maybe you can talk me into buck and going some high price stuff. Haven't decided yet, but we're going to buck and go one more silverback. Get in there. Run a 3-pack of these. This is the last one I have of the silverback, but I can do a 3-pack of the Zombols. I'll do that. Daddy Warbuck is in for a buck, but not if this one goes for $1. I'll shut down the silverbacks. I can't sell those for a buck. That's way too cheap, y'all. Way too cheap. But I will run a 3-pack of the Zombols. I do have, you know what? I have more than just the Zombol. I'll run a 3-pack. I'll run a 3-pack of buck and go. Get in there. Daddy Warbuck is in. Keep going, chat. It's a silverback. It's a silverback. Everyone wants a silverback. Got to have them in your collection. Oh, look, you can see my pink phone and my ugly face. Hi, y'all. Here, I'll tilt it so I don't break the camera. Daddy Warbuck won that one. Congratulations. All right. Someone said run a 3-pack. I'll run a 3-pack. Let me find 3 of them. I'm going to try 3 different ones of the Zombucks. So give me just a second here. Let's see here. I got the bull down there. I had a bunch of the bulls. I must have overloaded myself with the bulls. Here's an elephant. We'll run an elephant in there. Here's the turtle. You know what? I'm gonna make it a 4-pack. There's 4 of them. Yeah, we'll do a 4-pack. How about that? Do a 4-pack. 4 notes, 4 of them, 1 money, dollar and go. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of extra time since I have to kind of talk about them a little bit. So give me just a second here. I'm gonna reset the timer to 30 seconds. We're gonna start this auction. So you get 4. You get the kookaburried. You get the Mortuga. You get the elegant. You get the Zombol. 4 notes, 1 money, dollar and going it. Get in there, y'all. You get all 4. You get all 4 of them. Pretty decent low serial numbers. It's 6928. Looks like 46. You got a 9 in there. I'm a numbers guy. It's the geek in me. Daddy Warbucks is holding strong at 50. Reaper's Vault just came in. Get in there, y'all. Reaper's Vault's holding strong at 57. Corey Wu just came in at 57. Corey Wu's in the lead right now. This is, oh man, look at these. Look at the elegant. Again, the Zombo. Corey Wu won that one. Congratulations. That was auction number 39. I got a bunch of Zombols. I'll keep, you know what? I'm gonna run a couple more Zombols. I got for some reason I have a bunch of the Zombols. That's weird. Usually I was buying them for sets, but here. We'll pull out a couple. We'll run a couple of them. Here, I'll buck and go. Buck and go. This time it's only one. You just get one Zombo, but we're gonna buck and go it. Dollar and go on the Zombo. Get in there. Get in there, y'all. I got 4 left of the buck and go. We're gonna buck and go 4 of them. So, oh man, I meant to reset the clock. Damn it. All right, I'll do it after this one. Don't let me forget. We're gonna set the clock back down to, you know what? We're gonna sudden death the last 3. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some sudden death. I haven't done sudden death ever. Crypto Kid is in for $13. Get in there, y'all. Next 3 are gonna be done under sudden death. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, y'all. Crypto Kid hanging on for the win. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And again, if there's other things you were looking for, I got some large size notes. I got a couple of straps of dollar stars here. I got graded notes coming out my wazoo. So if there's something else you want, 1882. You know what? It's kind of funny you mentioned that. I happen to have one right here. Check this out. Phoenix Bank out of Lexington, Kentucky, in a fine 12. This is the only one graded. This is 3942. This is 1 of 1 with PCGS. This is, therefore, it's a top pop. This is 1 of 5 with this backplate. This is 1 of 11 from this year for this bank. So yeah, I got the price on this one at $1,500 or best offer if anyone's interested. But yeah, here's an 1882 brown bag. This is the only one I got. This is the only one I got, BS. But you know, just thought I'd show it to you since you did ask. In the meantime, though, make me an offer on it. Here's the Zombull. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dollar and go with this one, sudden death, as soon as I figure out, because I've never done sudden death before. So 20-second sudden death, dollar and go. Get 20 seconds to think about it. So it's 1 Zombull. Very nice looking note. Only got a couple of these left in my stack here. Daddy Warbucks is hanging on strong. Get your bids in there. Timer does not reset, y'all. 1 second left, zero. Oh, Daddy Warbuck took it. Took it for the cheap, cheap. That was auction number 41. Congratulations. Let's do it one more time. Actually, two more times because I got two of them sitting here. Zombucks. So these are the currency of the apocalypse. Basically, what they are, Los 8A. I'll just call you Los. Sorry. Basically, what they are is they're made from real silver. It is 1/1000th of a troy ounce of pure silver, made by the same company that makes the gold back. So notice the similar writing. Aurum, I think Aurum is what the company is called, but they make them. And basically, the whole idea behind the Zombucks was, yeah, I'll finish off the thought, but you're welcome. The whole idea behind the Zombucks, they start off with American currency, and it's just they call it currency of the apocalypse. But anyway, dollar and go on this one. Dollar and go, sudden death, 20 seconds. But yeah, so they're kind of a spin off of the different world coins. Like this is the English bull coin that you see, so it's a spin on that. If it was the zombie apocalypse, so just they're really just kind of neat looking bills. Nine deuces is in. Nine deuces, nice pickups. Nine. That was auction number 42. All right, I got one left to sudden death, and then we'll move on to something different. What are y'all looking for? Is there anything in particular you were looking for? Because if there is, I may have it. Of course, as soon as I say that, someone says, "Oh, do you got this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, man, totally don't have that one." But I'll definitely take a look for it. One more, last one. Sudden death is on, and it's in for $1. Daddy Warbuck is going to hold it. Man, is he? You guys going to let him get it for $1? I didn't think so. Nine deuces is in. Get in there, y'all. Nine deuces holding strong. Man, he locked in. Nine deuces. Congratulations. That was auction number 43. Nice pickup. All right. I got graded notes. I've got some Confederates. I haven't even gone through my Confederates. That's rare for me. I got a ton of Confederates. I got a little stack right here. Why don't we look through this stack? But if you graded Louisiana obsolete, ooh, I know I have ungraded. I don't know about graded though. Let's you know what? Let's flip through the graded stuff. Let's flip through the graded stuff. I'm not sure if I have a graded Louisiana, but we can always take a quick look. Um, Sarah, I'll do a quick flip and just kind of show it to you. And you guys, if you want to see a price on something, just let me know. I do have this nice 1886 Martha. Got that one for $600 here. You know what? Let me run a giveaway. And I'll just, you know what? I'm going to look for a graded real quick so I can answer your question, Frank. And then I'll do a flip through the graded stuff. Give me just a second as I do a quick flippity flip through the gradeds. Not in there. I do have this one. That one's kind of cool. South Carolina, Texas, Pennsylvania, Dalton, North Carolina, Confederate. Got a Filipino star note. That's pretty badass. I got Searsport, Maine, New Haven, Connecticut. I do not have a graded Louisiana. Sorry about that, buddy. Texas. Yes, I'll show you the Texas Treasury warrant. Let me find that real quick and I'll show it to you. Yeah, no problem. 9 p.m. tonight, Daddy Warbucks. Follow that dude. Get some deals and some steals. Thank you for stopping by, Daddy. Appreciate you. Oh, this is funny. I probably passed it up. Hold on. Up there it is. It was right up top. Jesus. Jesus. I swear. Here you go. This is a nice state of Texas Treasury warrant. Anytime, my friend, anytime. Military service white paper and a very choice new 64. I got that one marked at 500 or make me an offer. You know what? Here, I'll do a, I'll run it for 450. Oh, shit. It's on sudden death too. I forgot to take sudden death off. Make me an offer. 450 is too high. Just make me an offer. You're not going to insult me. Alrighty. I got to remember to shut off. Here's another one. I thought this was cool. Carson City Savings Bank Certificate of Deposit out of Carson City, Nevada, payable in United States gold coin. I thought this was really neat. It's the Carson, you hear of Carson City dollars and stuff like that. I got this one marked at 400. I would let this go for, let's shut sudden death off. Let's do this. It's a Carson City, y'all, and a 66 PPQ. You don't see the state of Nevada, Carson City. I mean, this is where the gold coins were made. This is where your Carson City silver dollars were made. I mean, this is a awesome piece of history right here. Very nice piece of history. All righty. No love on that. I do have, you know what? I haven't gone through the Confederates like I said in a while. Why don't we find those and do a flippity flip through those? Because I got some of those that I'd be more than willing to buck and go. I like buck and go in some of my Confederate stuff. So why don't we just we'll set aside, unless you guys want to see some graded. If you guys want to see some graded, let me know. I do have a ton of graded notes. Um, they come at a little bit of a, obviously a little bit of a premium because they're graded, but I do got a bunch of cool ones. If anyone is still interested in this treasury warrant, again, anything you see here, make me an offer on. Graded notes, yes. You still want to see the graded? All right, I'll flip through the graded notes. I got a ton of them. I'll do a quick flip through of them. Paulson, if you see one that you want, just say stop and I'll stop and we'll take a look. So showed you the treasury warrant. Texas treasury warrants are hot. I got this 1990 star note in a 63. I got the 1886 Martha with this nice bright pinwheel. Got that one marked at 600. It does have splits, comments. I do have the Carson City Savings Bank Certificate of Deposit. Here's the other Martha. I tell you what, you know what? I'll do this. If anyone's interested in the Martha, I'll do, here's an 1886 and here's an 1891. One's in a 25, one's in a 20. One has comments, the other one doesn't. I got this one marked at 950. I got this one marked at 600. That's $1,550. Junior cheapy cheap. So it'd be $1,500 for this pair. I tell you what I'll do. For today only, 1250. Two notes, one money. You get the 1886 with this nice fancy pinwheel. And then you get the other Martha, 1891 in a 25. Here's the backs. You got Martha? All right. Hey, not a problem. Wanted to see if anyone else wanted to buy in on this deal by chance. Figured check it out. All right, cool. All right. Got this. This is not, I know it's not graded, but it's a star note. It just happened to be in the pile. I got this one marked at 435. This is a star horse blankie. I do have this nice 1862 legal tender. FR16C in a very fine 20 net. Tear, piece missing, and annotation. I got that one marked at 450 if anyone's interested. These are hard to come by. I got three off at grading. There's a story behind that. There was some, I bought three of the notes for a pretty good deal, but we weren't sure if they were real or not. So I decided to send them off to grading. And now I'm crossing my fingers to see. I said 450 on that. Why don't we do this for it? 400? It's an 1862 legal tender. So this is the United States around the time of the Civil War. Very hard note to find. It does have the tear piece missing annotation. Still a good looking bill. Good for the collection. All right, cool. Do have this MPC right here. It's a $10 military payment certificate and a choice VF35. Do have a small 30 cent and an uncirculated 62. I have a 25 cent fifth issue fractional currency, short thick key, and a 40. I got a 1935A North Africa in a 64. I got this one marked at 250. Why don't we run this one time for a low price? Everyone wants North Africa. Oops. 200 bucks. 200 bucks in a 64 PPQ. That's a really good deal. That's a slamming deal. CCR Coins and Collectibles is in, man. He knows a good deal when he sees it. Get in there, chat. There's definitely meat on this bone. Whoo, doggy. And nice deal. 1935A North Africa, World War II. Current. Oh, thank you so much. And a first purchase. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That was auction number 44. Thank you so much. Great pickup. All right. What do we got next? Gutter fold air. Got that one marked at 300. Where's the gutter fold? I think it's. Oh, look at that. You got that error too. It's an error note. So that one's pretty cool. Here's another one. Cutting error with extra tab. Very fine 30. We got a 1920. Oh, this one's a pair. So you got a sequential pair and 35 PPQ for the pair. I got it marked at 300. So you get two notes, one money here. So why don't we do this one? You get 1710 and 1709, both of them in 35, and I got it marked at 300. I said. So why don't we take a little bit off the top? 250. You get two of them for 250. Graded in a 35 PPQ sequential. You get 1709 and 1710, 1928A funny backs, funny haha. All righty. No problem there. Cool, cool. Here's a web note. If you don't know what web notes are, it's the modern day experimental. This is in a 65. I got this one marked at 120. Yeah, I could come down a little bit on this one. Web notes are pretty fun. Here, you know what? I'll do it one time for this. 100 bucks. 100 bucks on a 1988 Web Federal Reserve note in a 65 EPQ. That is a stunner of a note. Exceptional paper quality. It's a web note. It's the modern day experimental. Alrighty, not a problem. Gonna move some of these out the way real quick so I give myself a little bit more room. Got a 1935 G silver cert in a 65. I got that one marked at 180. Got a 1935 D silver cert and arrow in a 58 PPQ. Got a 35E and a 66 PPQ star note. I got that one marked at 140. I got a pair of 65 PPQ legal tender star notes. Got this one marked at 250, and the next one is marked at 250 as well. It says 350, but I think I meant to put 250 on it. Both of them are stars, sets of stars, sequentials. You know what? 250, let's run it one time for 200 bucks. You get both of them. You get 39 and you get 40, and they're stars, and they're in a 65 PPQ. All righty. Cool, cool. Let's see here. And then the last are, let's see, I got the bunch of fours and a 10 and a 66. Got a 1928 day legal tender and a 45 EPQ. You hardly ever see EPQ on a 45. I got that one marked at 420 or 120. Got a 1953C and a 64. If I remember right, this is one of the harder ones to find. It's $200. And then I got a 1928C legal tender and a 140 and a 58 EPQ. And then finally in that stack, I got a 1995 Federal Reserve note out of Cleveland and a misalignment error and a 64 for 175. I do have one more stack. I'll run through those. In the meantime, if there's anything else you want to see, I can always pivot. I do have some Confederates I'll go through next. If you want, I can go through them now. Here's the state of South Carolina interim note about uncirculated in a 55. I got that one marked at 300. Here's the state of South Carolina 20, and that goes along with this 50. The reason they go together is because they're both 2892s and they're both in a 66 EPQ. So you get the 20 and you get the 50. I'd like to keep them together. I got 650 on there, but today only I will run the pair for $100 off. You get the 20, you get the 50. They have the same number 2892 in a 66 EPQ. So if you have a South Carolina fan in your life, Columbia, there you go. Very nice set, exceptional paper quality, gorgeous looking notes. Alrighty, no problems. Here's a Bank of Lewiston, Pennsylvania, and a 30. I got a nice 1923 silver cert and a 58. Minor foreign material. Oh, this is my sequential set. I forgot about this. So you get 31, you get 32, you get 30, 31, and 32. I had these graded myself. So you get the choice 58, you get the 58 PPQ, you get a 58 PPQ. They're sequential. I got that for the three, $500. I'll run it for, if you want all three of them, you get the 58 PPQ, and the 58 PPQ for 450. Three notes, one money. Sequential horse blankets graded in a 58. Really nice looking deal here. And I don't want to break up the set, but I think I'm going to have to. All righty. Here's a 1917 legal tender and a 64 EPQ. I got that one marked at 850. Man, that thing is gorgeous. Look at that. It's a 64 EPQ. Man, it's a good looking note. Here's a 1923 silver cert and a 64 EPQ. I got that one marked at 350. Here's a 1917 in a 40, extremely fine. I got that one marked at 350. Nice little sawhorse. Here's a 1907 wood chopper in a very fine 20. I got that one marked at 320. Here's another 1923 in a 64 EPQ. I got that one marked at 325. Make me an offer. Here's another Star Note in a very fine 25. I got that one marked at 470. Make me an offer on that one. Any Disney fans out there? I got these. 325 for the pair. They're sequential. They're Captain Hooks. They're 5209 and 5210. 325. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna mark it down quite a bit. You get both notes. You get both notes. They're in a 65 EPQ. $100 a note. $100 a note. You get 5209. You get 5210 in a 65 EPQ or PPQ. Wow, nobody, huh? Man, I thought that was a killer deal. All righty, moving on. Here's a Bank of Whitfield out of Dalton, a Choice Frick 50. I got that one marked at 175. I'm gonna move some of these out of the way. Let me start another giveaway, y'all. Let's get a giveaway going. Get in that givy, y'all. I'll flip through the rest of these and we'll run through some Confederates. North Carolina out of Raleigh in a 53. Got that one marked at 160. Here's a Confederate States in a 40. Look at that back. Got that one marked at 170. Is there anything else you're looking for, y'all, before I get off? Here's an 1861 Confederate State contemporary counterfeit in a net 15. I got that one marked at 150. I can't show these two. Here's a Philippines 5 peso victory note, star note. These things are ultra rare. I got this one marked at 300, and I think that is dirt cheap if anyone's interested in that one. Here's a nice legal tender in a 40 EPQ. I got that one marked at 300. You know what? I'll run this one time for a cheap price too. $250. $250 on this one. EPQ 40. Get in that givey, y'all. Alrighty. Here's a Sears port in a 67. 450 top pop. Here's a New Haven 66. 325 in a top pop. Here's a Confederate counterfeit, contemporary counterfeit in a 53. 300. Here's another one in a 35. I got that one marked for 350. Here's a Riggs National Bank top pop. Only one of, if I remember right, only 4 total graded. It's a 63 PPQ. There's a lot of history with the Riggs National Bank. I got this one marked at 750. Here's a San Francisco 1929 FRBN San Francisco in a 64. I got this one marked at, I know it said 850, but I screwed up. I still have to, I'm going to set this aside and fix it. I would do this for 675 if anyone's interested. I got a misalignment error. I got a super low serial number, number 534, and a 1928 gold cert at 500. All right. I got some Confederates we can do a flippity flip through, and then I think I will call it a night, y'all. Unless there are any requests at all. No problem, Paul. Was there anything in there that you saw that you liked that you want me to go dig back out? I mean, make me an offer too. I definitely don't shy away from offers. All right, no problem. All right. Let's see here. I got a 25 cent out of the state of North Carolina. Any Confederate people in here? Well, let's find out because I'm a buck and go one. I know there's only 18 people in here, but what the hell? I'll give it a try and see how we do. Dollar and go on the 25 cent estate of North Carolina. It's a Confederate note, y'all. Number 165, January 1863. Nasty Nate is in. Nasty Nate is at the super low price. Matt's in. These things go for 50, 60 bucks all day long, y'all, especially with this paper quality. Look at that paper quality. This paper quality on here is awesome. Very nice paper quality. Very good looking signatures. Slightly paper tone, but you expect that from a, what, 150, 200-year-old bill almost. It's getting up there. So, state of North Carolina, 25 cent, January 1st, 1863. Matt's in. Hi, honey. I was just gonna tell you, we're gonna rent a dollar store. Okay. All right. Matt, nice pickup. Thank you so much. That was auction number 45. Sorry, wifey had to come in. Indiana Nationals. I don't have any Indiana Nationals. I may have some coming, but I don't have any on me, unfortunately. My apologies. Here's a Duluth Missable and Northern Railway coming out of Duluth, Minnesota. I got that one marked at 80. If there's any interest in this, I'd be willing to buck and go it. Here's a state of North Carolina revenue anticipation. This was during the Great Depression. Shitbox Racing, congratulations. It's basically a promissory note for all intents and purposes. I'd be willing to buck and go this one. Yeah, anytime, my friend. You know what? Let's just buck and go it. So it's kind of funny. So I live in the county of Guilford. So it's my home county. So dollar and go on this one. It is Depression era script, y'all. Highly collectible. This is how people were paid with little promissory notes. It says hold up to white to see the watermark. I'm not sure if there's a watermark on it, but oh yeah, I see it now. You can kind of see it. Get in there, y'all. Definitely worth more than $3. Nasty Nate is in. Get in there. Oh my goodness, this was a bad idea. Crypto Kid came in. BS 806 DBR. Come on, let's go, y'all. Get in there. It's 1933. This is Depression era. This is history, y'all. DB Arts is still in. Oof. There's the back. You get the seal of the county. DB Arts. Nice pickup. That was auction number 46. Congratulations. No problem, my friend. No problem. Good pickup. All right. I got the Chicago World's Fair certificate. I thought that was an interesting piece. I don't have a price on that. A little nervous to buck and go with only 15 of us in here. Why don't we start one final giveaway? 'Cause it happens to be my last giveaway. I do have errors. I don't have any more Greensboro. I do have one Greensboro, but it's in my PC. And I paid up for it. I will show it to you though. Let me make sure I got a couple of them I didn't have prices on. I'm assuming you mean raw errors. Anything fun? All right, I got one that's pretty fun, but it's also kind of expensive. I'm going to show it to you. Price on it is $450. So check this out. This is an error. You can see that fold right there, right? I'm going to pop this out and I'll show you what the error is. Give me just a sec. Let me. Oh, anything fun? Oh, do I got something fun? I might have to go back to the booby notes. I might do one more set of booby notes. But check this out on this dollar bill. So again, it's 450 and it's because of this right here. Look at that. Look at that. So it was a fold over error. So I got that marked at 450 if you're interested or make me an offer. Yeah, it's a massive gutter fold with the print on the inside. I haven't seen one like that. See if I can get it in without screwing up the plate. I said 450. I'll do a one time of. I don't have a lot of room on this one. I'll do this. 425 if you're interested. I kind of paid up for it because I thought that fold print error thing was pretty cool, but boobies. And then after, I'll do a quick flip through some of the Confederates, and then I will go ahead and break out some Fezzy after dark, even though it's not quite dark. Here's a Bank of the Union out of Washington, D.C. Got that one marked at 120. Here's a Union Bank out of Augusta, if you're interested in that. I don't, Shaggy. I don't. I can get some though. Here's a New Bern, North Carolina. Come to my I'm thinking. Come to my next Friday show, I'll have some then. Here's a Bank of Commerce at a New Bern. Here's a Bank of Manchester. Got that one marked at 150. Here's a West Tennessee Memphis. I got that one at 150. And again, if you see something you like, make me an offer. Here's a state of North Carolina one. Yeah, we got 19 people in here. Why don't we go ahead and buck and go this one? I can afford to buck and go this one. We're gonna dollar and go. Get the state of North Carolina number 592. Oh, my kid's getting yelled at, y'all. My kid is getting screamed at. Yes, please. It's a state of North Carolina $1 bill. It is definitely worth more than that. Look at that. You don't find paper. Look at that. You even see a little bit of the other bill. They hand cut these at night under candlelight, y'all. It's pretty cool. State of North Carolina $1. Look at that back. Those are not ink stain. Those are not burn marks or anything. Nasty Nate with the pickup. That was auction number 47. Congratulations, my friend. All right. Flip through the rest of these and then we're gonna, you know what? You guys just want you tell me, booby notes or flip through the rest. Anytime, Nasty Nate. There was another one. You want the two to go with it, Nasty Nate? I'll run this one. You know what? I'll run it. I'll give you the opportunity to get it. Here you go. Dollar and go. Dollar and go. State of North Carolina $2 note. Highly collectible. Look at that. Look at how pristine these are for the years that they are. Got the inking on the back. What is the year? It's 1861. 1861. DB Arts. Thank you for I totally forgot to say that. 1861 state of North Carolina $2 bill. Very nice looking note. Selecting the last give you winner. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Chitbox Racing. I love that name. And congratulations, Matt, on the win. That was auction number 48. Very good pickup. All right. We got the state of North Carolina 10. Got that one marked at 100. Have a Havana contemporary counterfeit for 250. Yeah, no problem. I'll make sure that they're different. Like I said, I got like four different ones. I'll make sure you don't get two of the same. Pretty cool. Here's a Merchants Bank out of Savannah. If any Savannah fans in here, I got that one marked at 200. I got a Merchants Bank 3 out of DC. Got that one marked at 175. But man, look at that paper. That is some nice looking paper on that one. Here's a $10 Confederate. 77745. Yeah, you know what? Oh, I'm tempted. Here's a Arkansas territory or treasury warrant. If there's any Arkansasians in here, is that how you pronounce it? Arkansasian. I got that one marked at 175. There is some holes from the ink because they used iron ink. It tended to burn through the paper over time. Here is this made it into the pile. Look at this. This is a star note. This is a Black Eagle star. Anyone into a Black Eagle star? I was really hoping to buck and go this last night. We didn't get the people. I would do 300 on this bad boy if anyone's in. You know what? I'm going to run it one time. I'm going to run it one time for a low price. There should be meat on the bone for someone for this. I mean, this is a hell of a deal on a freaking Black Eagle star. Look it up in your books. 275 on a Black Eagle star note, even in this condition, chat. I know I see that little snack down there. There is some pinholes in it. There's some folds, but it's a star note, y'all. It is a Black Eagle star. All right, not a problem. This is cool. Any people from Vermont? You got the Hyde Company, 10 cent, 25 cent, 50 cent. I would do $100 on this set if anyone was interested. Get all three notes. Here's a Bank of the Interior out of Albany, New York. Cool thing. There is a little story behind it for this one or for the other three. Mark Rom. I'd do 100 on it. Three notes for $100. So there's the 10 cent. There's the 25 cent. There's the 50 cent. And here, let me flip them so you can see the backs. And then just show it over the light. Here, I'll run it. $100. 3 notes, one money. I don't see too many Vermonts coming to auction that often. It's a really good deal. All righty. Make me an offer, man. All right. If I do it 90, would you do it? Here, I'll do it one more time at 90. There you go. $90. Sweeten the pot a little bit. That's about as low as I can go. There was 90. All right, no problem. Here's a Bank of the Interior out of Albany. So the funny thing about the Bank of the Interior is apparently the guys that made up this bank, anyone at the time could make up a bank. That's what these particular people did. This one has a little bit of a premium at $400, but I can mark it down if someone wants it. So there is a little bit of history behind this. I'm going to need to get the whole story, but basically, these two people made this bank and then started printing their own money for all intents and purposes. So kind of cool. What do we got here? We got the Bank of Yanceyville. Not a remainder. It's a $4 note. I got that one marked at 225. These ones are highly desirable, highly collectible, just like the next one coming up, if it's what I think it is. Nope, it's not. Here's a Murphy. Miners and Planters National Bank. I got this one marked at 200. I would do this one time for. This one's out of North Carolina too. What did I say that one was? 200. Why don't we do this? Why don't we Fezzy Feeling Froggy Saturday? 150? 150 on this one. State of North Carolina, Murphy, 1862 Miners and Planters National Bank, or will pay $5. Man, $5 was a lot of money back then, y'all. And again, if you see something you like, make me an offer. Make me an offer. I'm always into wheeling and dealing. What's the next one? Here's the state of Louisiana 5. I know someone was asking for Louisiana. I didn't have anything graded, but I do have raw. Here's a raw one for 175. Look at that back, y'all. That is an awesome back on that one. Does have a little nick up there. Don't see too many. There is a nick there. So I got that one marked at 175, or make me an offer. You know what? I think someone wants this. I feel like someone in there wants this. Why don't I do this? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do knock $15 off? Do 160? 160. Hey, old Kerr, how you doing, buddy? State of Louisiana, $5. Lazy 5, 1862. Very nice looking bill. Awesome looking bill. Does have that little cut. All right, not a problem. Here's a Confederate State 10, 1861. I got that one marked at 200. I could go a little bit better on this one. Why don't we do what are we thinking? 180? Let's do 180. 180 on that one. Confederate State of America, $10, September 1861. I mean, I can go back to the Rensies too. If you guys are interested in seeing some of you new people that came in, I could run some Rensie notes. I still got a few left I can run. Oh, I just saw what's underneath. I know what we're going to do next. I know what we're going to do next. Here's a Bank of Lexington $5. I got that one marked at 125. All right, if you have young children in the room, shield their eyes, because we're going to buck and go this bad boy. Here's a fantasy note, y'all. This is a fantasy note. This is usually what I do with Fezzy after dark, but since it's not really dark and I'm going to have some fun, why don't we go ahead and do one? It's a fantasy note. It's a booby note. And Nasty Nate, I was going to say, if Nasty Nate gets it for a buck, I'm going to be sad. Don't let Crypto Kid take it for $2. Oh my goodness. Nasty Nate comes back in. Randy Aka's in. Nasty Nate. It's a booby note, y'all. Boobies. It's a fantasy note. It's a polymer fantasy note. Boobies. Get in there. DB Arts is in. Randy Aka's in. It's a cool looking note, y'all. These are fun. Randy Aka's holding strong. Randy and a first purchase. That was auction number 49. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. I got a couple of other little things underneath there, and we'll take a look at that, and then oh, too much fun. Here's a FR 1255 with an inking issue. There's the inking issue right there. I got that marked at $100. I can sell it for go knock $10 off. Anyone want it for $90? I don't know if it'll come back with an inking issue because of that or not, but that's why I have it in a question mark. Still a nice little fractional. Do a giveaway with it. All right, I'll do that. Here, let me set it up. Give me just a second. We'll do one final giveaway. I need to add it. Oh man, I gotta do it from here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I would say get in the givey while I'm doing this, but obviously I can't do that. Giveaway. I don't want to do that. Sorry. Great quality listing. Fun givey. We're gonna call it fun givey. All right, I'm running it right now, y'all. So thanks to Randy, this one is now up as a giveaway. This is your giveaway. This is the giveaway right here. Get into that giveaway, y'all. Get into that giveaway. I might not here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do something so I can like put it out here so you guys can kind of see it, but I don't get myself in trouble. So that's your new though. That's the giveaway right there. Let me here, I'll pull a couple of the rinsies out while we're waiting for that givey to run. And I appreciate that, Randy Ock. Um, I will send you something though. I'll add a little something for you. So here, while that's running, I'm going to run one of these dollar and go. I got one more Iron Man sitting here. Just found it. We're going to go ahead and start that auction. Bucking and a going. National. It's looking at any but looking for Michigan based. All right. Junior Cheapy Cheap is in. Get in there, y'all. It's a Renzi note. It's a Renzi note. It's Iron Man Renzi. Get in there. Ed Teru is in. Keep going, y'all. Definitely worth more than that. Go, go, go. Hi, Dildo. That's what the givey is. That one. It's a fantasy note. It is a adult themed fantasy note for the giveaway. Any star notes? Yeah, I got some stars. What kind of stars are you looking for? Elms. It's a Renzi, y'all. Get in there. It's Iron Man Renzi. Good looking note. DB Arts is getting on the cheap, cheap. Oh no, too cheap, too cheap. Nasty Nate, come back in. Get in there. Nasty Nate holding strong at 25. Oh my goodness. DB Arts come back in. Red and silver. Do you want graded or ungraded? Get in there, y'all. I know I have graded. Randy Ock is in. Go, go, go. Keep going. $28 too cheap. Oh, Randy. Good pickup. Good pickup. That was auction number 50. All right. Oh, my kid's getting his ass chewed, y'all. Let's see what I got for star notes. I'm gonna look for some stars. I think I have some hungry or oh, here you go. Here's an air note. There's a couple air notes. I had some ungraded air notes sitting right here. I have to look in this pile over here. Hold on one second. Ungraded star notes. I mean, that's a nice one if you're looking for nice stars. Here's a couple. I do have a oh, we're actually paying someone fan of Disney and his party's tomorrow. We're gonna go to a laser tag place. Yeah, I got a bunch of stars. I know you said twos, but I got some fives. I got a couple of twos. I got some tens. Let's see. I do have some checks if anyone's interested in checks. Let's see. I'll do a quick flip through these real quick and we'll let me see 10. All right. Let me see if I can find it. At least I had a 10. Maybe I don't. I may be wrong. Hmm. I might be wrong. Might be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. I mean, like I said, I do have some graded, but it's looking like my raw tens are not. Here, I'm gonna look through one more stack real quick while waiting for that Gibby to build. 26 seconds on that Gibby. The Gibby's gonna be that note right there. Oh, do, do, do. I mean, thought I had some, I may have some raw circulated ones. I could do like, oh, here's a 10. There we go. I do have a 10. Gibby's getting pulled. Who's gonna get the fun Gibby? Brett Cass gets the fun Gibby. Woohoo! There's another 5. Yeah, that's all I got. So I'll show you what I got. I'll show you the prices, and again, make me offers. Um, congrats on that, Gibby. I'm gonna set that aside so I don't mess it up. So I'll show you the 5. The fantasy bill, yeah. This one, the one that was the Gibby. There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna have some on my Friday show after about 8:30. I run more of them, so I just happen to have a couple lying here. But Ogre Bunny, bookmark my Friday show. I might be able to be talked into doing another set. I do have a 3-pack. I tell you what, let me get through these star notes. Let me go grab one. Let me get through these star notes and I'll do one more of those. Give me just a second. I'm gonna grab it. So I'll do one more set after I go through these star notes. Someone asked for the star notes. I'll do another set. Here's the 5. Yeah, no problem. It's a solid star. I got this one marked at 200. It is a 34C star mule. So not only is it a star note, it's a mule. I got this one marked at 200, but again, make me anything you see, you can make me an offer on. I want to get my collection into your hands, so I have it priced and I do have a little bit of room. So feel free to make me an offer. You're not going to insult me. Here's a nice solid star 10. This one is a 1934B. I got that one marked at 110. It is circulated. Here is a 1934 solid star. It's another mule. I got that one marked at 200. And I'd be willing to do a bulk deal too. If you see some that you like, we can come up with a bulk number. So here's a nice $5 1953C. This one is only 320K made. This one's marked at 150. These ones are a lot rarer. There was not a whole lot of those made. Here's another solid star, G District. This is a 1934A. I got this one marked at 200. Oregon, make me an offer. Here is a 1935G with the motto. This is a key date for 250. It's the key date, y'all. And this is with the motto. Very nice looking note. I have here's a funny back, a 1930 or 28B funny back. I got that one I said 200 to 575. I would do 175 on this one, not the 200 that it says or whatever I have it at, 270. I would do 175 on this one if you're interested. Here is a nice 1957B. Three consecutive in this pack. I do 150 for three consecutive star notes. I mean, you don't hardly ever find here. I can pull them out if you want to see them. They're crispy, super duper crispy. See at 407, 408, and 409. Very nice looking notes. Got 150 on that. But again, I could make me an offer, make me an offer. And that is it. I do have, if you want just some cheap star notes, how about if you want to buck and go some, here you go. Here's four of them. They're all modern, mind you, but there's four of them. So 2003, 2003A, a couple of 2003As, a 2009. Here's four of them. You know what? Four notes, one money. Let's just buck and go them. I know they're circulated. I know they're modern, but they're still star notes. They're star notes. They've been loved. They have some love. But star notes are going away. They're starting to replace the printing process. So they're going to do away with star notes. There's the backs on them. There's the fronts. Yeah, Junior Cheap. There. I mean, it's $4 worth of notes here, man. He's going to pick them up for $1. Holy cow. Old Kurz MBS came back in. Yeah, I was going to say $4 for $4 would be a good deal. Junior Cheap's back in. Get four notes, one money. Crypto Kids in. Four notes, one money. They're stars. They're still valuable. Got some low serial numbers. Look at that. Bunch of nines and a 7. Not bad looking notes. Old Kerr. Nice pickup, my friend. Nice pickup. That was auction number 51. All right. Any of those star notes flip your fancy? Because if so, I would be willing to do a bulk deal. If you saw a couple that you liked, I would be willing to do a deal on them to bring the price down for you. That goes for anyone on here. I'd be more than willing to do that. So we're going to do one last. Are there any other requests before we go to the fantasy note while I get it set up? Any other requests? Because I'm about ready to get off, y'all. I think I'm getting a little tired and got to go have some din. So this is a set. So it's a 3-pack set. I'm going to show it the best I can. Try not to get myself in trouble. If you have young children in the room, I apologize now. So you get this one. You get this one. You get this one. There are the backs. So you know what 3 you're getting. I'm going to put it back in the case because, like I said, and try to be even though I say I do cuss and stuff like that, I do try to recognize that people do have families that might be watching. But we're going to go ahead and dollar and go this, bucking and a going. You get the 3 fantasy notes. You saw what 3 were in there. They're fantasy notes. They got boobies on them. Really? No one's going to bid? I bought man. All right. I'm not gonna say nothing now. Oh, Junior Cheap Cheap's in. Get in there, y'all. You guys are gonna break my heart. I was like, I broke them out just for you. Get in there, y'all. They're fantasy notes. They're booby notes. They're fun. They're fantasy. They're cute. We love them. Who doesn't like boobies? Boobies. Oh my God, I'm like a 12-year-old. My son is probably over there laughing at me. Brett Cass is in. DB Arts is back in. Get in there, y'all. Boobies. DB Arts is holding strong at 15 bucks. Oh my goodness. DB Arts, good pickup. All right, y'all. Last call. Last call. Is there anything else you want to see? Is there anything else you want me to pull out? Anything else you're looking for? No problem. No problem at all. I'm trying to think. Yeah, what are you looking for, chat? What are you looking for? Silence is golden in this case. Here's a bar note. I could buck and go a bar. Let's buck and go a couple more notes. No. No, I think it's just I'm getting turd. All right, y'all. If there's no more requests, I think we're gonna call it. Why don't we go find someone? Thank you all so much for coming in and helping out and spending your time with me. This was a ball. I had some fun. Um, what's that? $5 standing up? You mean this one? It's a 1934 C Star Mule for 200 bucks, or make me an offer. Is this one you were talking about, Steven? That's a $10 Phoenix. And then, oh, as far as star notes, I do have this one. This one's a big boy. Standing up to my left. Yeah, I showed it. It was that one I'm assuming you were talking about. It was kind of like right there in the back. Okay. That. Yeah, what's up with that mule? That is a Nate Dogg 1990 makes these. It is a lamp. Yeah. Sorry, it's a lamp. If you want a lamp from Nate Dogg 1990, I got that lamp from him. Um, it's kind of nice for me because it gives me a little bit of backlight so you can kind of see if something has pinholes or not. Because I got to admit, every now and then I miss the pinholes. So, I kind of take a look through it. Um, but I usually set it up with like stuff like this. Um, but all right, y'all. Is there anyone else that wants me to? Any other questions? Anything you're looking for? Anything you want to see? Anything you want me to run? I mean, I do have a couple of military payments. I do have some $2. Thank you, old Kerr. All right, y'all. Silence is golden. I think we're gonna go find someone to raid. Oh, Star Notes, man. Anyone want a whole pack? Look at those serial numbers. This is 600 bucks, but this is a whole pack of Star Notes right here. And look at the serial numbers on that. 0111 5001 to 5100. So you're going to have 5055 5011. You're going to have a bunch of ones and fives. So trinaries, there's a bunch of trinaries in here. I'd part with this for 600 bucks. Yeah, I don't know. I've been tempted to break this up and do something and just take out the good ones. Um, I mean, I got another brick here, Star Notes. So 1542001 to 100. It does have a little bit of inking right there. That's the only bill that does it. I would sell it in the case. I would sell this one for 500 with the case, 450 without. But they are all Star Notes, 2003A out of Atlanta. Um, if anyone really wants something cool, I thought this was cool. Here's an entire strap of oh, is she? All right, I'll rate her. Here's a 1976 $2, $1 silver cert 1935G with the motto. It's funny you mentioned that. I think that was in here. It's a Star Note. Hold on one second. I got to get my cat. My cat wants in. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Oh, let's see here. I do have this. Got it marked at 250. It's a star note. It's a 1935 G. It does have the motto on it. I'd part with one of the straps of twos for 600 ship box, or make me an offer. And same with this. I got this for 250, or make me an offer. 2112 cardboard. No offers insulting. The only worst thing I can say is no, no. Yeah, look at that. 1996 serial number two. So the strap of twos, I got this one. So what price are you thinking? 21, or is it just a total pass? I mean, I could come down off that 250 a bit. It has a nice serial number too. Looking just to fill in a set. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. I don't think I have a regular 35 with the motto. All I got is a star note. I think I have another strap of these. Hold on. Let me take a look. I know I have two straps of them. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. So here's the other strap. This one's out of St. Louis. I do 550 for both. In the case, 500 without. Ship box if you want one, and I'd let you pick which one you wanted. Or make me an offer. I might actually say yes. Oof. Yeah, no problem. No, like I said, if you think about it, man, I'm willing to wheel and deal on these. I do have some room on them, so I got a couple of them. All right, y'all. If that's all the requests, I think we're gonna raid out. Let's go find someone cool to raid. Let's see here. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to raid Miss Vehicle City. So thank you all for your time. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Let's go check out Mrs. Vehicle City. She's got some pretty cool shit. Um, get some stuff. This is Christmas time, man. Let's go do some shopping for our significant other. So let's raid. Thank you all again, and go give Miss Vehicle City some love.